Well, good day everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Chop Whack Pow Gaming, where we will be playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Actually, not just a new episode, a whole new series, since the game just came out. You will have to excuse me for the occasional sniffing at the moment, because I have a bit of a cold. I'll try to filter out any annoying noises, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's find out how this game works, shall we? Just going to let the intro play itself out. Kinda like seeing it. I will also reflect a bit on graphics, controls, and gameplay itself in order to help any of you guys who are a bit of in doubt to buy the game or not, to help them make a decision in that. I mean, obviously it's also a bit of preference in it. For example, I already know that the graphics are not really my style. But just like in Xenoverse, it works. I just prefer some, well, I don't like the obvious computer touch in it. Still, the games are usually fun. So let's see how this works out. Let's get rid of the mouse quickly. There, gone. Yes, new game, please. I must admit that I already had a small sneak peek yesterday. Sadly, that part has not been recorded due to an issue with my auto recorder, which apparently did not work correctly when I started the game. That should be fixed now, though. Well, if it isn't Gohan. Hi, Gohan. And there we have our hero, Goku, who is in deep concentration mode.
Piccolo, you came. I like to do a little image training every now and then to make sure I don't get too rusty. Time to see what I can do. And you're just the guy to help me do that.
So we will start with a small battle where the controls are explained. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it now, but I can tell you already that it works out. I can just hit stuff if I want to. Boom. I can block if necessary. So come on, hit me. Yeah, block. I can jump in then afterwards, hit a bit more. And of course the Kamehameha, which I have to miss right now, but I can use it. Fly up to him and bam 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 bam. And hit a bit more. Charge. Now I have to admit that yesterday I kinda messed up a lot of these moves. Would probably have been a bit more fun to watch. And now, yeah, I hit him. Oh, whoa. That's right, he uses that one. Dodge. What you doing now? Oh. Now, Piccolo is getting angry. Well, not really angry, but oh, I got hit. Yeah, not hard to dodge this one. Just keep moving. And now the Kamehameha, because you are tired.
What? No way! I know it's
But of course it is.
I'm just really pumped to fight you.
Come on. No, don't do that.
Give me all you got.
You already said that. Oh, that was not the button I wanted to use. Ow, this hurts a lot. Maybe I should not stand next to him when he does that. Alright, my meter hasn't been charged yet. Ah. A bit more. Yeah, exactly. The surge, that's what I was looking for. So you can see a meter on the bottom right of my on the bottom right of my screen. All the way to the right, it's now blinking. And when charging, I can now enter sort of, well, not rage mode, but yeah, they call it surge. To be clear, I'm not invincible or something yet, I just deal more damage. And I can chain more attacks. And I should not mess up my energy while doing so. Finish.
Not much longer before this planet's ours. It would have been ours much sooner if you'd actually...
As you can see, they don't want to give the identities of the other two people away yet. They refer to the brawny man and the intimidating man. Well, Reddit is just, you know, Reddit.
Wait, I just remembered something. I think my little brother Kakarot was sent to a different planet. I'll bet he's still there. You have a brother? I didn't think there were any Saiyans left besides us. If he joins us, the rest of the universe will be ours in no time. The fact that he's your brother...
There's actually one thing I do enjoy watching the animations, but they're a bit slow. It's more like, well, it is a typical Japanese thing, I believe, that you have the voices, they speak, and they wait for a while, and then they answer. And it's just the slowness that gives me kind of the creeps. I just want to continue with the story. So a bit of patience is required while playing this game. Although I believe you can just skip through the cinematics, but I don't really want to.
Dad, we better head home or Mom's gonna be really mad at us.
Sorry for getting a bit carried away, Gohan. I was fighting somebody super strong.
Super strong?
Yeah, a guy going by the name of Piccolo.
Piccolo?
Yeah, well, he used to be called Demon King Piccolo, and he was real bad to the bone. He's the strongest guy I've ever fought in my whole life. I don't think anybody's gotten me more pumped up than him. I want to fight him again, so I'm hoping to get stronger, and soon.
I'd be afraid to fight someone like that.
You know, I bet you'd be just fine if you trained yourself up a bit.
I don't think Mom would like that very much.
Ah, that's right. I totally forgot that Chi-Chi asked us to get some ingredients for her. How could I not remember that?
As you see, a lot of talking going on right now.
Think. What all did she need again?
Now we get a small mini quest,
I think she wanted some fish and apples, Dad.
Oh, yeah,
which
right.
mainly is used just to introduce us to the moving around in the game when you are not in a fight.
Gohan
because the game itself is sort of open world, which is really nice. I honestly did not do any research up front before buying the game. Yeah, field items, blah blah.
Don't get too excited and trip over your own feet. Now, where did that son of
But as you can see, you can move around, run, jump. And normally you can also fly, but right now, because this is the start, I cannot do it just for this small submission. Yep.
Let's try to find one more. What do you say?
Leave it to me.
And later on, you can also navigate around the world map.
Looks like he's having a blast.
And it's not open world in the sense of that there are no borders. That's not what I mean.
Don't go wandering too far.
Because if, for example, if I run all the way over here, I will, I believe, at some point encounter a... yeah, there it is. Here, I cannot cross this part here.
He'll be pretty upset if I don't head straight home.
And,
Over there.
well, usually you will just go to the world map when that happens. But right now, the game doesn't want me to go to the world map yet. I need to find Gohan again, which it was somewhere here. Sometimes I have minor issues actually using the radar. Oh, there he is. Get the apple.
This ought to be enough. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of apples now. Thanks for finding these, Gohan.
There's also something odd with Goku's and Gohan's hair here. I can't put my finger on it, but it seems to be a bit out of perspective. Now it's fine,
Find a spot to fish.
Okay.
but during those animations, it looks a bit weird.
Try to keep up though.
Alright, and this part really annoys me because Gohan is just slow, like really slow. I want to get to the next checkpoint,
We need to go together.
but now we need to move at the same pace and stop crying, I'm here.
The fishing spot's right up ahead.
Well, I just practice my firing a bit. I can aim for this thing, can I? Come on, Dino. Be hit. It is possible later on to... Oh. To also farm dinosaurs and stuff for food.
Walk anymore.
Man, you get tired pretty easy, don't you? I guess I can carry you if you want.
Hooray!
Sure, Gohan. Don't do the work yourself.
Yay! Look how high I am.
And now I am slow, which is even worse. Cannot shoot anymore, cannot do anything. Well, I can do this. This actually sort of like sensing power levels. But it's also used for useful items and stuff.
I want to become a great scholar.
What?
It's a little bit like Assassin's Creed,
One, aren't you? Well, I
where
definitely
you
can't
can
help you
scout
with
your
studies or
objectives
anything
and
like
important
that.
things.
But if you're ever looking to toughen up, I'm your man.
Nah, fighting is too scary.
Never mind actually about those
Come to think of it,
apples or whatever it is.
this is your first time fishing, isn't it?
We need to go out fishing.
Then let me show you how I used to do it back when I was your age. It'll be fun. I'm pretty sure there's a good spot somewhere right around this place. We should be able to catch something here.
Now, like many tutorials, I don't really enjoy this one.
My tail? I can use that to fish?
Yep. By dipping your tail in the water.
And also this part of the story is a bit weird.
Pretty neat, huh? It's really easy once you get the hang of it. I mean, I haven't done it in a while since I don't have a tail anymore. But when I told my friend Bulma about it, she actually made me a makeshift tail.
For example, this makeshift tail thing,
Believe it?
like, why?
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really make sense.
So what do you say? Let's catch us some fish.
I mean, I get it when you, gameplay-wise, we need to know how to fish later on when Gohan needs to survive on his own. At least I didn't get to that part yet, but I suppose you will need to know it. And for that, this part of the tutorial is necessary. But story-wise, oh come on, like Bulma would make a fake tail. No, it doesn't make sense in my opinion. Yeah, okay. And we got a fish.
Well, get a load of that.
You got them, Dad!
Yeah. I bet Chi-Chi'll flip when she sees this one. Man, all this fishing is really working up an appetite. You know what I mean?
But once you get through the tutorial, it's quite fun to play.
Yeah.
I think there's something for everyone in it. You can just grind XP, fighting sort of, well not random, but fighting enemies you encounter.
Hungry for some grilled fish.
Okay.
Um,
Some fish.
you can continue the story, or you can do sub-quests, or you can go loot stuff. Wait, which one did I have to again? This one, yeah. I want this one. It's mostly like, once you get your freedom, yeah, then it's nice to play. And what's up with that mouse? It keeps appearing. I mean, the mouse is an issue in more games that I record, but this is kind of weird. Usually just stays in place when I moved it.
I'm stuffed. Is there anything better than some fresh fish in your belly?
Ugh, I think I ate too much, though.
Well, if you want to be as big as your dad, you're gonna have to eat a lot of this stuff.
Right. I had fun today, Dad.
You know, I had fun today too. Thanks for your help. I'll teach you how to fish next time so we can do it together.
Okay.
Yeah, spoiler alert, next time when you're dead. The story itself, for as far as I have seen it, is just like normal, with a few minor add-ons in between. Let's just call them filler. Empty panel, yeah, right. Yeah, this is something else. The warrior community thing. You get some emblems which you can add here, and it gives certain bonuses. I'm not completely sure what it does yet, but I mean, yes, it gives the bonuses, but how it works or how you can modify it, what the main use in it will be,
Oh, yeah.
not exactly clear to
I
me.
meant to tell you.
I suppose I will figure it out at some point.
I don't really know what it is, but here, you can have it.
Really? Thanks, Gohan.
And here comes the mouse again. Maybe it's because I switched to borderless mode. I guess it could be a reason. Well, we'll see. Yeah, can I just close this? Okay.
So, should we head home now?
Yeah, we're going home.
Let's head home.
Right.
Well, time to get to the flying.
Goes.
We start out with Nimbus, as just like in the story.
All right. Hang on tight.
Whoa! It's a dinosaur!
Yeah, let's shoot it. But I cannot shoot when I'm using the Nimbus. Don't know what the logic is in that, but it's fine. At some point we won't have to use Nimbus anymore. Yeah, sea orbs. Another thing you can find. Again, I don't really care about these too much.
I've been riding this whole thing since
Quite sure they have an important use or something, but I just want to continue with the story. I guess it's a fun mini game of sorts.
That explains why you've got no.
See, I just I grabbed them after all, just because I see them being there. Let's head home. Don't waste any time. Whee!
Hey, Chi-Chi, we're back! And we've got.
Hi, Mom! You're late, Goku. It shouldn't have taken you so long to gather ingredients.
Yeah, sorry about that. We did some training too.
You're supposed to introduce Gohan to Master Roshi and the others today.
Wait, that's today?
Of course!
Sorry about that. I promise I'll remember next time.
Forget it. What are you waiting for? Get in here! I need to get cooking right away!
Okay, we're in the house, and now we're gonna have some lunch. Because apparently lunch also gives you some temporary, even if I understood correctly, it can give you permanent buffs.
Whip you up something tasty.
But again, that's also not completely clear for me. I mean, it was late yesterday and I kinda wanted to go to bed. Especially once I found out that the recording was failing.
Where are you off to?
I'm going to see Master Roshi, my old master. His place is surrounded by the sea. It's loads of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. More talking. Get this thing. During the game, we will find plenty of these items lying on the ground on certain places, which explain a bit more about Goku's past.
Me and him had to hunt this thing down. Krillin beat me then, but only because he cheated. I had to go hungry that night.
And that is stored in your Z Encyclopedia. Okay, can I go?
All right, I'm finished. Here are your lunches. Dig in whenever you're hungry.
Thanks, Chi-Chi. Your stuff's the best. It really gets the blood pumping and the muscles moving, right, Gohan?
Yeah.
And there we have a Chi-Chi emblem. And this is one of the confusing things. There are different boards for it. There's a cooking community. So Chi-Chi can go there. But I cannot put her over the other one, I guess. Or can I? Oh, no, I can't. This is a warrior community, cooking. Oh, and the other ones have not been enabled yet. But you just, well, they all have their use.
Later, Chi-Chi. We're off to see Master Roshi.
Wait a second. Are you forgetting something, Goku? I thought you had something for Gohan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whoa, what a neat little ball.
That little ball on top there? It's a Dragon Ball. I got it from my grandpa after he died. But that's not all you got from him. You were also named after him.
Really?
Oh my, Gohan looks so handsome.
It'll be like he's watching over you whenever you wear that hat. So take real good
And I can see
care.
Goku through the Dragon Ball, which is transparent here for some reason. Transparent.
All right, we're leaving for real this time.
I guess some of the minor glitches that are still in the game.
And Gohan, be on your best behavior.
I will, Mom.
But where it comes to bugs or issues, so far I haven't really encountered any real problems. Not gameplay-wise. There's a few things which I think it could be handled more neatly, but that's more like personal. For the gameplay, I can just play without any problems at all.
Capable of granting any wish when brought together. With them, anything the heart desires can be attained, whether unfathomable riches or absolute power. These mysterious wish-granting orbs are known as the Dragon Balls. And it's around these Dragon Balls that this
And if I'm correct, the whole story continues up to
challenges in
completion of the Buu saga.
Goku and his friends
So there's plenty of gaming to do there. Okay, now we're heading towards Master Roshi.
Well, he looks like a feeble old geezer, but he's super strong.
Can we go faster? No, this is our max speed.
Shame he's kind of a massive pervert. Yeah, he was my rival at the time, but now he's my best friend.
Is Krillin strong, just like you?
Yeah? Seriously, out of all the guys I know, he's definitely up there. There's also a woman I know named Bulma. See, she was looking for the Dragon Balls when she ran into me. And we ended up going on adventures together. If we hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't have met Master Roshi and the others.
I see.
There we go.
Goku!
Goku! Yo!
Oh, and who's this little guy?
Meet my son.
What? Your son?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the mine.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
His name is Gohan.
Gohan? Oh, so you named him after your grandpa, huh?
Yeah. Suits him, don't you think?
The lip sync can be a bit off, that makes sense, as the language normally is in Japanese, which for some reason I cannot enable. I wish I could have actually. Let me check again. Here, voices. Can turn them to English to another setting. Oh, from the title screen. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, now. Well, playing English already now, so never mind. Well, let's beat up Krillin.
Here goes!
Yeah.
Here goes!
Oh. Don't move around. Ooh. Oh, I still managed to block it, but I was too late for the dodge. Oh, what? I dodged away. What? Here, have some yourself. Boom, boom, boom.
Guess I'd better look for more. Well now, this could be fun.
Here is one of the
Let's do this.
random enemies you can encounter. Actually, right now it's the only one I've encountered because I'm not sure if there are probably other types, but these are the only ones here. I suppose they're from Dr. Jarrow or something. And I can use these to level in between. Running. Jumping. Wow!
Cheh, so it wasn't Kakarot after all.
Who the hell are you?
I don't have time to waste with you. Wait a minute. This is a Namekian, isn't it? What the?
If that's true, then what are you even doing here? You got a death wish?
You've got spunk, I like that. A power level of 322.
No, I'm quite sure my power level's
You're
higher
definitely
right now.
Stronger than the others, but you wouldn't even be a warm-up for me.
though it's still not by far your level. Still, we're going to fight.
See if you can make this fun for me.
Ow, 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 ow. Hey, come on, stay here. I've been saving this. Oh, darn it. Forgot to block. Follow up. Bam. Take that, Reddit. Oh.
Why would you do that? Do you know what? This planet isn't half bad. I think it could serve as our next target. The three of us should be able to rid this place of its dead. One must.
Kamehameha point blank. Oh. Darn it. Give me a moment. I want to... Yeah, this is what I wanted. There. Finish.
This is the best you can do.
Here. Now we have 2 enemies at this moment. And I can fight myself, but I can also trigger Piccolo to attack. And to that way coordinate the damage. Oh, darn it. A bit. Which at certain points really helps. I'm not sure though how to make him switch modes, because there are 3 modes. You can choose between your teammate being aggressive, in which he will just focus on attacking the enemy. You can make him be defensive, where he will mostly try to protect you. And there's also a third type called support.
Look, the windmill's spinning.
In which case, yes, go. That's what a windmill does. Seriously. But in support mode, he will mostly actually try to heal you and stuff. So I haven't tried the other modes yet, because as I said, I don't know how to use them. But did I just hit this one instead? Okay.
You should train some more.
Oh, that was a nice finish. Thanks, Piccolo, for getting the other one. What was I saying? Yeah, in support mode, he will try to heal you or buff you and switch in between defensive and aggressive for the remainder of the time. Finally, I found one.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
I see the track over here. The trail, I mean. Oh, fine. Let's kill you first. Get out of my way. Don't have time for this.
That stone seems pretty sturdy.
There. Here we see a wind tunnel for the green orbs. Now, if I go in, Goku should ditch Nimbus. And there we go.
Whoa, check out that stone.
While getting some orbs in between. Always nice to have. And as you can see, now we can really move around. So I should have gone over there. Okay.
That bridge over there looks like it's
Yeah, there's some shops here, which is good. Because I want some spare potions.
Feel free to browse.
I believe you sell those. Fight the rings. Hope you're ready for us, Reddit. We're coming for Gohan. Oh, here. Eating food in this can permanently increase your stats. We will eat a boiled fish. Ooh, scary.
What's this? A power level of 710. Where the hell? Kakarot's kid? No way! Damn, this thing must be busted! What? Another reading, and it's heading straight for me! There's one. Oh, there's two. With power levels 322 and 334. They've come.
Again, your reading's off. On level 5, we're higher.
So, what brings you chumps here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to get my son back. Where is he? You're hiding him somewhere, aren't you?
His screaming was giving me a headache, so I locked him up in there. But forget about the rot. Don't tell me you actually think you stand a chance against me. You fool! You're not even fit to call yourself a Saiyan! Prepare to die!
And there we go. Up against Reddit.
It's my turn now! No way! No way!
You know, believe it or not, battles aren't just about strength. Oh, that gives me an idea.
Nothing but a distraction.
I'll make quick work of you.
Ah, miss.
It's my turn now!
Come on, stand still.
It's my turn now! This game ends now. Even with your combined power, you're still pathetic. But considering you weren't smart enough to heed my warning, don't deserve to live. You gotta be kidding me! You know what? Since you're going to die anyway, I might as well tell you something. The two Saiyans
Go
I
ahead.
mentioned earlier, they're even more powerful than me.
If you've got a new attack hidden up your sleeve, now's the time to use it, Goku.
Sorry, I'm fresh out.
Lucky for you, I actually came up with a new technique while I was training.
Really?
A plan? Ha! It'd be easier just to lie down and wait for the sweet release of death.
I'm just gonna need enough time to charge up the proper energy for it. Gonna need you to keep him busy while I deal with this.
And this means I will have to fight on my own, which is quite a bit
I'll do what I
harder.
can.
Otherwise I can have some timeouts to charge up. But we'll see how it goes.
Huh. You just don't know when to quit. You? Alone? What were you die first?
We ain't planning on losing.
Which one? What? I did find out a way to dodge that, but I forgot how I did that. Also, how do I get up there?
It's my turn now. Here goes. Don't worry, Gohan. Daddy's gonna save you.
Are you actually that stupid? No one can save you! You'll be long dead before that could happen!
It's my turn now.
Right. Don't like taking these head on.
It's my turn now.
I must admit though that this deck really helps a lot.
This game ends now!
No. Right. Not early. Again. And he broke that. Come on.
It's my turn now.
Come on. Ah. I should just charge right away.
It's my turn now.
Just in time.
It's my turn now.
I like this one. Let's do it again.
This game ends now!
Stop doing that. Oh, darn it. He keeps breaking me.
It's my turn now. It's my turn now.
Ah, he moves. Could have expected that, but still.
Take this.
Ow.
My power. It's my turn
This
now.
game ends now!
Ah. And here we go again. He's hitting me quite hard. Alright, every time I want to do something useful. Okay, that was how to dodge it. Oh.
It's my turn now.
Come on. And let's see if we can finish this. Yes. Without using any kind of refreshment. And for that, we get an S ranking. At least I think that's how it works. And there we go. Well, we can control Gohan now. And we will figure that out at some other point. For now, first impressions of the game. Well, I like it story-wise, how they are mostly true to the original story. Try to really include everything important from the anime and the comics. I don't think you can call it comics, but the story that's known to any of us. The animations, as I probably mentioned earlier, well, I like the environment. I just don't like the characters too much. Go on, please. I'm trying to review here. So, but apart from that, it looks nice. And, well, I don't feel much for the extras, like the what's it called again? Blobs over there. Things you have to collect. I like having to collect food and everything, but not. Gohan, please shut up. I'm gonna put you on mute for a moment. There. Now I cannot hear him anymore, although you probably can do that. So that's really nice. That you have to get items, food. The combat is good. I like the different options you have, especially in team play, that you have to use strategy and also have to sometimes react quickly with your decisions. And although so far I haven't completely messed up yet, I do notice that fights do already get tougher when faced with Reddits on your own. I'm quite curious to see how it will work out any further. But for now, we're gonna end this small playthrough. So that was it. Thank you all for watching this episode of Chopper Pow Gaming, playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We'll see you guys later. Until next time.